Hi, and welcome to C1 Risk Training. Today we're going to show you how to do that internal assessment on your vendor to assess the impact of their work on the business. We call this a business impact assessment. So we're looking at the value of the vendor, beginning to build out that risk profile. So here's how we do that on the C1 Risk platform. So here we are in the platform, and we've just added this new vendor to our vendor list. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to start building out this profile. And what we want to do then is send a business impact analysis. So to send an assessment out to a vendor, this one is actually going internally, obviously, but to send an assessment out related to a vendor, we can just, from the vendor record, we can just go to the assessments tab, click add new. And then we want to name this. So we can name this impact assessment. And then we can select the template we desire. Now, if you don't have a business impact assessment template ready to go in here, you can come to our assessments template section here in the admin section. And again, we do have that central library where you can look up the many different assessment templates that we have available to you. We have a number of different business impact assessments for you that range from the relatively simple to the rather complex. And then the other thing you can do, of course, as well, is you can customize your own assessment template and submit that to C1 Risk, and we'll upload that into your system for you. So again, we have a template to help you build out that assessment. So if you just go to our support center and look up templates, we'll provide that. That will provide that for you. Or you can just submit a ticket and ask for that template, and we'll send that over to you, okay? So we're back in the vendor record. We do have an assessment that we're going to use here. And that is the business impact analysis. So we add the template here, then we just want to add a due date for when it's going to be required to be responded to. And then again, we can just add that internal contact, the person who's going to be filling this out for us. And I'm going to send that to Stuart. So, and any additional contacts that need to see it. So then when we've done that, we just click save. Now you see our assessment is ready to go, and that's actually going to send a notification to Stuart to fill this out. And that notification will look like this. It will be white labeled to your company, of course, and then Stuart's just going to come in and he'll be able to log in and fill out this assessment. And note it's intelligent, so it takes him directly to that assessment that he needs to fill out. So now what he's going to do is he's just going to populate these answers by clicking on the drop-down menu. And note that as he does that, it does track the completion of the assessment. So now by the magic of television, you can see that this assessment has been completed. So now it can be submitted, which will send a notification back to the risk manager to now be able to go in and evaluate this. So when we come back into the system, we're going to be able to see these different answers. We have the scores here for those where they've actually incurred risk scores, as we can see. But we also can just go to the summary page here, and it will show us that of the questions that were answered, all 10, we have an answer score, we have a score, and then we have this risk rating here. Now, this risk rating is based upon your own policies, and these policies can be added into your platform by simply coming to the administration tab and then adding these risk policies here. We show you that in a separate training too. So then coming back, now we can click into our vendor record. And we can see from that summary that now we've got an impact score for our vendor. So we know this vendor is going to have high impact on our organization. And now what we want to do then is base the security review on that, so we can start building out the full risk profile for this vendor. So that concludes our training for today. Thank you very much.